Ladies and gentlemen, attention please. Flight number Najja to the US is now ready for boarding. All passengers are requested to take their seats. We assure you that your journey with us will be very comfortable, and our flight duration is approximately this hours. Thank you very much.
Mason, what are you doing sitting here? You look very sad. Is everything okay?
Smith, I was just sitting here thinking that I might never be able to fulfill my dream of going to the US. I was at the airport earlier and saw people preparing to board the plane with their bags, while I was just standing there taking deep breaths.
Yes, I understand. You and I can only dream about going to the USA our whole lives. We can't actually go because we don't have the money. The USA is not a small country. It's a very big country with significant expenses. You and I don't have any money in our pockets.
Exactly. That's why I can only sigh deeply and wonder if I'll ever be able to go there. You know, my salary is very low. I can't even afford a ticket.
That's true. You haven't even gotten married yet because you were planning to settle in the US first and then get married.
Yes, I thought I would get a good job there, earn dollars, and then come back to my country to get married. But now it seems like my dream will remain just a dream and won't become reality.
You're right. By the way, did you hear that Martin bought a big house here? If you hear the price, you'll be shocked.
Really? The one whose son is settled in the USA?
Yes, his son sends him so much money every month that he bought a big house and a car here. Their days have changed, and they are making progress rapidly. Only one of his sons has settled abroad, and he has two more who also want to go there. Once they do, imagine, they'll be eating in gold plates, because the USA is very rich, and it's not easy to go there.
Exactly. 2 years ago, Martin had a small shop, and now he has 4 shops, because his sons are sending him money, and he's expanding his business.
Yes, that's right. You and I can only sit here and talk. If we want to see the USA, we'll have to watch it on television, because going there is impossible for us. Everyone there speaks English, and we don't even speak it properly.
I can learn English. I'll take an English course. That's not an issue. But I don't have the money to go there.
Then think of something. If you don't come up with a plan, how will you go?
You're right. I'll try to come up with a plan, and if I think of something, I'll let you know so we can work on it together.
Yes, that's a good idea. Let me know if you come up with anything, and we'll work on it.
Daddy, please keep silent. I don't want to argue with you.
Do you have any idea what time it is? Where have you been all this time? Why don't you come straight home after work instead of wandering around the streets? Don't you have any sense?
I'm not a child anymore. I'm a grown man now, and I'm the one supporting this entire household. I'm tired of living here. I also want to go to the USA and settle down.
Going there requires money. It's not an easy place where you can just buy a plane ticket and arrive. People spend their entire lives here, and going there is extremely difficult. You keep wandering the streets, you haven't gotten married, and you have no real-life plans. I've told you many times that going there is a dream.
But I'll do whatever it takes to make it happen.
But you should understand that you need to fix your routine. For 2 years, this has been your only thought, and all you talk about is going to the USA. We are poor and cannot afford it. Accept this and focus on the job you have.
I won't give up on my dreams. I want a different life and can't spend my entire life in one place.
Listen, your mother and I have been waiting for you to have dinner. Come and eat. There's no need to argue about that. If you don't eat, you'll become weak. I spent all the money I had on your education. We aren't wealthy enough to afford sending you abroad. Constantly thinking about going to the USA will only lead you into depression. Why don't you understand this reality and accept it?
I can't accept this reality because I have to go there, and I'm determined to do whatever it takes to make it happen.
What do you mean by whatever it takes? Understand that it's not easy, and stop letting this idea control your mind. I don't want to argue with you any further.
I don't know what's happened to my son.
He's become obsessed. He has nothing else to do except watch television, look at pictures of the USA on his computer and mobile, stare at roads and buildings, and say he wants to settle there.
He talks about living a good life, getting a good job, and earning well. But he doesn't understand that we need money to send him there. We can't afford it, but he refuses to accept this reality.
I'm exhausted from trying to make him understand. Once he gets something in his head, he doesn't let go. I've argued with him countless times about accepting that he can't go there because it requires a lot of money. The USA isn't a small country. It's a huge country with highly educated people. He treats everything as a joke, including his education.
I'm tired of explaining to your son that people speak English there. Their language is English. He doesn't even know how to speak English. What will he do there? And I told him we need a lot of money to go there,
Exactly. That's what I keep trying to explain to him. But what can I do now? He's not a small child that I can slap and make him be quiet. He's grown taller than both of us, and he's our only son. I don't want to be too harsh on him and risk him rebelling or stopping to come home.
Yes, you are saying right.
That's the problem. We don't say much to him because he's grown up now. He has no shame. He should consider my age and think about how I spent my entire life working and saving for him. But all he can think about is going to the USA.
All right, calm down. Let's have dinner before it gets cold. Call our son to join us.
I'm tired of explaining to him. He said he doesn't want to eat. There's no need to force him. If he wants to eat, he'll eat. If not, he won't. I'm exhausted from dealing with his stubbornness. Once an idea gets into his head, it stays there, and I can't get it out.
Okay, don't get too angry. You should not make yourself ill. You're also a patient, living on medication. Without you and our son, I have nothing left. I can't bear to lose either of you.
All right. Let's stop arguing and have our dinner.
My father spent his entire life in poverty here. I will never live this kind of life. This is why I want to go there and settle there, but people tell me to be quiet because they speak English there and it takes a lot of money. I will learn English. Learning English is not difficult for me. But for money I am ready to do everything to fulfill my dreams. I am not compromising now. I have bad experience how my mother and father spent their life in poverty. I never want my children to experience life the way I did. My parents struggled to make ends meet, borrowing money to fund my education, and every morning I worried whether there would be enough food for dinner in this level of poverty. I want to go there and settle down, earning lots of dollars, where I have a big car, a large house, a lavish lifestyle, a big swimming pool, a big garden, and a very beautiful house-like palace. I want to live in peace with my wife and children here, and I will earn so much money in my life that I will forget the days of poverty that remind me in my mind. What's up, buddy? I knew you'd meet me here, so I didn't go to your house and came straight here to meet you. Yeah, I was just sitting here, thinking about my dreams, and you did well by coming here to meet me. Otherwise, I was just thinking. Stop thinking now. You didn't tell me any plan, but I have worked out a great plan for us to go to the USA and settle down soon. Please tell me quickly what your plan is and how we will settle there comfortably. Where will the money come from? Hey bro, listen to me first in silence. You think you're more in a hurry than me. I want to go there as soon as possible and apply for my visa so I can go there. I'm more eager than you. I want the money to come today so I can apply and get my visa, and then go there. Look, we'll have to handle this carefully if we want to fulfill our dream of going there. Yes, tell me. I'm ready to do whatever it takes. Listen, you have the skills to convince people. Your job involves marketing, and I know some English, so I can handle the rest. Alright, what's next? What do we need to do? Let's first set up an office a bit away from this city where nobody knows us. We'll tell people who want to go to the United States of America to come to our office to meet us. Okay, then what? We'll bring a few fake clients in front of each customer. When the real customer is sitting there, They will thank us, say we've completed their documents and they got their visa. We'll make them believe we really help people go abroad. Based on this trust, real customers will give us money. We'll collect money from many people like this and give them a date when their work will be completed and they can go abroad. I'm starting to understand your idea. Go on, I'm listening to you. When we have a lot of money saved up, we'll apply for our visa and leave from here to settle there. And what about the people we've taken money from? What will happen to them? Because they'll return to our homes, talk with our parents, and we'll also fight with them and tell our parents that their children have run away with our money, and they will also file a report against us. Have you thought about this? Mason, if you sit down to think about these things, then we will never be able to reach USA our entire life. Because we cannot have so much money and we cannot go there. If you think about these things, then nothing will happen. You have to take some risks yourself. Smith, okay, if we do this job and when we come back to our country, then what will happen? The power is in the dollar, buddy. When you have a lot of money, then we will return the money to those people from whom we had taken the money. Uncle Martin, how are you?
Yes, how are you? Where are you coming from?
I just came from work, then I went to meet a friend. I was just on my way back.
Oh, very good. Anything new to share?
Uncle Martin, did you buy this car new? How much did you get it for?
Don't ask. It's very expensive. It's not easy to afford this. You need a lot of money to buy it.
Yes, Uncle, it must be very expensive. It doesn't seem like you're short of money. You have a lot of money.
Yes, I have plenty of money now. Ever since my son settled in the US, our days have changed. I see dollars everywhere now.
Uncle, going there is quite difficult, isn't it? Can a person like me ever go there?
You can go in your dreams, but not in reality. It's not easy to go there. You need a lot of documents.
Okay, don't lecture me.
And you're ignorant. You don't know English. Their educated people can go only. It's impossible for you to go there.
What are you saying, Uncle? You shouldn't say that. Don't shatter my dreams.
I said that because I want you to just dream. You can only dream. You can't go there in reality. It's not easy to go there. You need a lot of documents.
You should not say that.
I said that because I know your financial situation very well. You come from a poor family background, and going there is just a dream for you. And if you feel offended by what I said, then so be it. I won't apologize, and now go. Don't cast an evil eye on my car. It's very expensive, something you can only dream of. You can't even think of buying it in reality.
Yes, all right. You can make fun of me, but you don't realize that I've made up my mind, and I will show you by acting on it. Whatever it takes, I will do it.
Yes, do whatever you want, but you cannot reach there. Yes, if you want to go more, you can watch USA on television or on your computer screen and complete your hobby. You cannot go there.
This man is very jealous. Martin has realized that I've made plans to go there, so look at how jealous he's feeling. Because his son is already settled there, why would he tolerate anyone else settling in the USA? But he has no idea about the plan my friend has given me. The plan is that when I have enough money, I will just send him the picture, and I will tell him from there that I have reached, and now he will have to think about me. It's a matter of thinking about the fact that my friend told me that we're going to set up the office a little away from this city, where we don't know anyone. Now, I have to figure out how to convince my parents that I'm going to another city. My parents are very concerned about me, and if they have even a slight doubt, they'll spoil this plan. I want to tell them that I've found a good job in another city and I'm going there. I'll sleep in my office at night, and besides, this project will only take a few days. As soon as we start collecting money, my friend and I will leave here anyway.
Son, you seem very happy today after a long time. If there is something on your mind, you can discuss it with me.
Yes, Mother. There's something good to share, and I'm not sure where to begin or end with this happy news.
All right, start telling me from where you feel comfortable. What's the matter that has brought such a smile to your face?
Actually, I've landed a good job in another city. I'll be joining there in a couple of days, and the salary is quite good too.
You got a job, but you hadn't applied anywhere. You always dreamed of going to the USA. How did you suddenly find this job? Tell me the truth.
I'm telling you the truth. I've got a job with a good salary. I don't want to go to the USA. I'll work here and settle down soon.
Well, that's great news. If you've decided to stay here, work, and settle down, then there couldn't be better news for us. You'll stay with us, and we'll be with you. You won't go far from us. This is a very good option.
Yes, I'll start my new job in a couple of days, and after that, you'll see, I'll settle down here. You don't need to worry about me.
All right, that's fine. I'll discuss this with your father. He'll be very happy.
I don't need to tell him right now. I know he'll say to me, what was the need for him to apply for a job in another city? And you know his nature. He'll start arguing with me. I don't want to spoil the happiness of this moment.
Of course, I'll have to tell your father. When you don't come home, he'll ask me, and what should I tell him? Son, lying is not good. I can't tell such a big lie because of you. I've never lied to your father in my life, and God doesn't like liars anyway.
Okay, fine. If you have to tell Dad about my job, then tell him, but please ask him not to argue with me. I don't have the courage to argue anymore, and I'm tired.
All right, I'll explain to your father, and I'll tell him.
I would like to address something with you all that by now, you must have understood from this video that there are people in this society who, in order to fulfill their dreams, forget what is right and wrong. They firmly believe that to achieve their goal, they are willing to deceive anyone, even if it means causing harm to others. They become completely blind to their actions. They say, let our work get done directly, no matter who suffers losses because of it. Now, these two boys have decided to create an office and plan to gather money from others to fulfill their dream. See how many people. You've done a great job here, and tell me, for the office we're opening, we'll need computers and other things. Who will arrange all that? I've already taken care of everything. You don't need to worry. You'll handle the marketing. You know how to caught people into our net. Yes, you've done a great job. Now get ready to fulfill our dream, because our dream is about to come true. I told my family that I've got the job and I'm going there. To be continued. I hope you like my work. Thanks for watching Najja Cartoons. Final episode will be available after a few hours. May God bless you all, amen. See you with final episode. Take care, bye. Feel free to contact me at najjaanimations@gmail.com.